Have you caught any summer league? Okay, we're going to talk a little summer league basketball. Wembanyama, he made his debut. He
shout out to Charlotte.
Wembanyama is going to be.
He's going to be a problem.
He is going to be a problem.
Remember, this is his first. That was his first outing against about to be sort of kind of American professionals.
I'm just surprised.
He's going to be a problem.
This dude is long as hell. Like, this dude going to be a problem. He's going to be, if he can stay healthy, he's going to be unstoppable. He really is.
Because who's blocking his shot?
Nobody.
Like, dude, and another thing about him, he's a freak. The way this dude moves,
he lifted his arms up, man. Listen.
But the way he moves, like he's not stiff. Like he's agile for a big dude. He is agile.
He is.
He's going to be a problem if he stays healthy. He's going to be a problem.
This probably might be one of the more interesting crop of drafts, or draft prospects coming in a while, I'll say. Because I got to talk about the Miller kid. We got to talk about Brandon Miller in Charlotte. He's going to need a little work, but he's going to be good.
He had a nice outing though. Don't play him.
He did, but what's always going to be over him his whole career.
It's Charlotte, nigga.
No, not just Charlotte.
Not that shit in Alabama. That's not going to be holding him back.
No, what's always going to be over him, Scoop. Scoop is always going to be over him. It's going to be unavoidable, especially if Scoop really.
You acting like this 2K, because that's the same shit they got with Shep Owens and
I'm just saying, if Scoop really pans out like they say he's going to pan out, Brandon Miller always going to be in that kid's shadow. So, but he's a baller though. He is a baller. He reminds me of.
Look at it like this. We both made it. It don't matter who did what right now.
Yeah,
we both made it.
And he reminds me of,
we both about to be
honestly,
paid.
Antonio McDyess in a way. It just happened that McDyess is from Alabama too, I believe. He played this ball at Alabama, but he definitely reminds me of Antonio McDyess. So another reason why Summer can't get over quick enough. Like, Summer cannot get over quick enough.
But then we still have a break because it's going to go that. Oh, you know what I was
football season get ready to start.
But that's what I'm saying.
What is you talking
Did you
about?
watch the AAU game? Bro, they're showing high school AAU games on ESPN. They were supposed. Remember, I told you we went down to Winston-Salem, and I was watching these kids. I was like, damn, these niggas look like all stars. That was CP3's team. They were supposed to be up there on the ESPN joint today. I didn't even get a chance to watch it. But that's what I'm saying. Dude, like some of these kids, they had this one, I don't remember the kid's name. He was like 7'2". Another one of these.
You said 7'2".
Another one of these freaks. And I mean, dude, agile. These kids, it's a new breed of 7-footers. Yo.
Okay, this is my question to you. Do kids love basketball as much as we loved it?
Some of them.
It's definitely a new breed of kids.
Some of them.
They love the game we loved it.
I think they love to showboat.
I loved once I got basketball in my blood, I was stuck on basketball.
These kids love to showboat. They want to do something in which they can showboat. That's where all the head taps and the 3 points and
they want to do something.
Bro, they just want to do something in which they can showboat.
I can see that.
So you might like
and that's the thing,
feel, you know, want the game, but you want to be able to do something where you can showboat.
And that, I guess that's kind of the difference when we were growing up as an opposed to now, because you couldn't showboat if you were trash. I don't care if you did luckily put up points or something like that. You better not showboat. You better not showboat.
Because you knew coach was going to grab somebody right there next to him and be like, go get this boy off the.
But now, like you say, everybody wants to get their little shine on.
Everything
even if it's
dribble, step back, crossover. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just getting to the basket, getting something easy. Nah, let me do something flashy first.
Dame is still in Portland.
For how long?
I don't know. They keep pushing Miami. I don't think Miami's the best fit for Dame. I don't. Like, I'm sticking to Philadelphia is the best fit for Dame. Like,
You don't want to play with James? Because James still on that roster, too.
He's still on the roster, yeah.
You don't want nothing to do with James. I promise you that.
Let's not act like James Harden wasn't leading the league in assists. And
Cancer.
But I believe that he'll be traded before that comes up. I don't believe that Joel Embiid, James Harden, and Dame Lillard would be on the same team. I believe that
because Dame probably don't want anything to do with James.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to besmirch
You ain't got
James
to. I will.
Harden's, I hope we find somebody to trade for.
I'm about to say you still holding out.
But it's hard to get a good package for this dude. Like,
because who wants him?
Hopefully Portland in the day. Hopefully but for some reason they say we can't trade Harden for Lillard. For some reason I don't understand. They both don't want to be there. That seems like the easiest thing, but I don't know. The NBA is crazy like that. Let me see. Topics. Well, no. What else was there in the NBA?
I'm about to say, Rudy Gay got traded for John Collins.
I believe my Sixers got Mo Bamba. I believe that's what I saw. I believe the Sixers picked up Mo Bamba.
I thought he was in L.A.
No longer. He's a Sixer now, I believe. He's going to be Embiid's backup, which is interesting.
I know Dario went to the Warriors. Dario Saric. I saw that.
And Summer League basketball has been pretty good this year.
That's what I'm saying, yo. This has
Summer
been
League basketball
decent.
has been really good this year. So
you had this little break. Then it's going to be football. You know what I mean?
Cannot wait for football because, my Eagles are going to be flying all over the NFL. I definitely think we're winning the Super Bowl this year. Without a doubt. I definitely think we're winning the Super Bowl. And I'm on the verge of making a prediction that is really going to get people high.
We're going to go undefeated this year.
Oh, no. Nobody's going undefeated. This is the NFL. Nobody's going undefeated. But I believe that we are going to sweep the Cowboys this year. I believe we're going to get both those games. And nobody deserves it more than them. Fuck the Cowboys.
Giants. Fuck the Cowboys.
I believe that the Eagles are going to beat the Cowboys both times this year.
And the Cowboys, I heard, are supposed to be. But they always say the same shit about them, too. Like, it's always the same shit with y'all. Always.
How
you think y'all going to the Super Bowl? Cowboys think they're going to the Super Bowl. They're the best team ever. And then reality has to set in somewhere in between.
That's like the back to basketball real quick. That's like the Lakers. Like
that is y'all equivalent.
They're saying how the Lakers had this great offseason. They kept Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, D'Angelo, all that. And I'm like, who gonna guard the Joker? Joker, the reason y'all lost. Joker was killing y'all. So who'd y'all pick up that was actually a game changer like that? Now, they might make a trade during the season or something like that, but as of right now, I don't think that they're better than the Nuggets. And, they possibly might not be better than Phoenix. And they might not be better than the Warriors. Like, we'll have to see. And they might not be better than the Grizzlies. But the media hype train when it comes to certain teams, like you say, is always the same. Like, they hype them up so much. And then when they're good to trash, it's like, oh, well,
Is it the media or the fans?
It's the media and the fans. Because the media.
Oh, that's what you're doing now? Damn.
And that's your guy. But, the media, I believe it's the media because if you watch TV, I'm a big watcher of sports shows, and that's all they'll talk about. Those teams dominate sports cycles. The Yankees, the Lakers, and the Cowboys. Regardless of who else wins, somehow the conversation always reverts back to them for some reason. Like Mike Malone said when the Nuggets were dragging the Lakers and they were still talking about the Lakers. Like, it doesn't matter. For some reason, they're always going to talk about these teams. They don't even talk about the Patriots like that. They don't even talk about the Patriots like that.
These are who is considered America's teams, though.
They don't even talk about the Patriots like that. And if anybody deserves to get talked about like that, it's the Patriots.
You would think, but they're not considered America's team. So,
I believe it. And then, like you say, it is the fans. Like, their fan bases are, their fan bases are rather incessant every year, which I'm kind of incessant to now that I think about it. Like, but that's because
I'll say it seems like you're trying to distance yourself all of a sudden.
But that's because we really been good these past couple of years. Like, you know, when you good, like you go ahead. Trust me, we've had our bad years, just like with the Sixers. When we were trusting the process, and it was the Jahlil Okafor years, the Nerlens Noel years, and this was your guy, my boy from Syracuse, light-skinned cat, initials kid. He was a guard. I can't remember his name.
My guy?
Yeah, he was your guy.
From Syracuse, and it wasn't Carmelo?
We picked him up, and he was like our number one pick. I cannot remember this kid's name for nothing. Michael, what was that boy? I can't remember.
No, it wasn't Michael Kidd.
No, it wasn't. Which, speaking of him, it's amazing how
or Michael Douglas Roberts. It wasn't him either.
It's amazing how when he got out of Charlotte, he got the ball.
They all do.
Like, Monk, when he got out of Charlotte, he got the ball.
They all
like do. Play intricate parts of these teams. When they were in Charlotte, trash. I don't know if it's Charlotte's developmental. They leave Charlotte and become good players. Just something I picked up on. I don't know. What else?
They got a bad trend of that shit too.
Who, Charlotte?
Yes.
Charlotte's been a depressing team for
a long time. Since we lost Grandmama and all them.
Since Alonzo
Since they
Mourning,
left.
Del
Since
Curry.
they left and went to became the Hornets and all that shit. Or the Bobcats.
And what's wild is throughout this whole time, they've never made like any type of spark. Even the Kimba years, you knew they were still going to be trash. Like, it didn't matter. You knew that they weren't going to make the playoffs, and if they did, it was going to be.
And we were
low.
always holding out hope.
Hope for what? Like,
nigga, remember, I'm a Nets fan. I just so happen to be a Charlotte fan because we down here. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I check on Charlotte because they're here. I'm a Sixers fan, but I see what the Hornets do, and it's wrong. Whatever they're doing is wrong. Like, it's crazy.
Well, I can't say too much because whatever the Nets been doing lately is wrong. Man. So, sheesh.
But look, I can at least remember the Nets having glory years. I can remember the J. Kidd, Vince Carter days, stuff like that.
Charlotte used to have glory years with Alonzo Mourning,
and
Larry Johnson, Del Curry. Come on.
I mean, but the Nets were just good 2 years ago. It just fell apart. And
but we never had all the pieces together. We didn't have all the pieces.
Ain't ever
we
had
got
pieces.
rid of the pieces. And that's my point. Like, what we do, and the shit is, it happens all. We decimate our team to get somebody, but we'll decimate all the key players. Just get rid of the key players that made the fucking engine work in the first place. We'll get rid of them, pick up one nigga that think he's supposed to do everything else we got rid of other niggas for. Like, this shit is so fucking insane.
So you're telling the Sixers fan who we tanked for
Bro, we've been doing this shit since we got damn Paul Pierce and them.
The Sixers
like all the damn the draft stocks that happened from that shit, man. All that shit was insane. All of it.
Oh. But you're saying Paul Pierce years like Paul Pierce, he was out his prime by then. He wasn't the same Paul Pierce. They were.
That's my point. And we traded the whole damn team to get them. The oldest niggas in the league. Oh yeah, let's give up everybody we got that's good and decent for these old niggas that just came off winning something. and we're gonna run them through the ground, try and win something else.
We kept getting a bunch of young niggas that just couldn't ball with high draft picks. Oh, what is this kid's name? His name is on the tip.
We gave up our draft picks.
I'm sorry. You got to give me a second, guys.
You don't
understand. Who's ever watched it? Like,
bro, we gave up our draft picks
I got to look up this
for
kid's
years.
name who played for the Sixers.
Several first-round draft picks for these niggas. They ain't even do nothing.
Michael, what is your name, Michael? I don't even consider Fultz well, he was a bust.
I'm still trying to figure out who you're talking about. From Syracuse? My guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull him up. Speedy wasn't a bust.
Who?
Speedy Claxton.
Nah, he was a veteran.
He's on this list of bust.
Nah, he definitely wasn't a bust. He was a veteran. He was a role player, veteran.
So.
Nah, yo. That's amazing.
Oh, damn, they got Larry. Oh, yeah, he was a bust. Sean Bradley's number 1 on our bust list. They got Larry Hughes up here.
Larry was not no bust. Larry will bust your ass on that court.
They got Larry Hughes up here, and I'm a little surprised by that.
That's disrespectful.
He wasn't the greatest. Like, we're not.
He was not a bust either, though.
Yeah. I can't. I obviously wasn't a bust like I thought he was because I don't see his name up here. But I just, as a Sixers fan and watching them over the years, we've done nothing really worthwhile that's been like awesome. And if we do get rid of Harden, we're not going to get anything back that's really going to pan out right then for him.
So